Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Hello. Good evening. It's 7 o'clock, and I want to rock. I want to get a belly full of beer. So Thanksgiving is coming up. Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll do a Thanksgiving stream. What are you cooking? What are you making? Or what movies are you watching on TV? Um, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. My favorite one, actually, for Thanksgiving. No. What's that one with the Home Alone kid? Nah, that's not for me. Uh, what was his name? Wasn't he banging that one chick for a long time? She was hot too. Greg Furnace is in the building. Hello, sir. Yeah, there's probably going to be a couple of us that are alone on Thanksgiving, so let's stream on Thanksgiving. What do you say? Yeah, I think it sounds like a good idea. Although there is football and shit, so I'm trying to decide what I want to eat. Well, hamster, would it be turkey? Yes. Yes, it would. Macaulay Culkin, yeah, was banging what's her face, the hot chick from the whatever, right? Hamster Jr. is here. Hello. Um, she's married to Ashton Kutcher. Whatever her name is, the cute chick, got two different colored eyes. She was, hey Moon, hello, welcome. God, I can't think of her freaking name, but you know who I'm talking about. She was in the Black Swan, all that. Good evening, Dr. Hamster. Sergeant Grinchy, good to see you. my ginger love glove, Ian Blades. You nasty boy. You're just a nasty boy. What is her name? Son of a bitch. Ashton Kutcher's wife. Saving Sarah Marshall, or Forgetting Sarah Marshall. She was in the '70s show. Thank you. Milo, what's her? Mila Kunis. Yes, thank you. She's Russian. She's Russian or Ukrainian or something. Do you know that? She's got two different colored eyes. It's like, oh my God. She's like David Bowie. It'd be great. Mila Kunis. Jay Noir is here. Hello. Jay, good to see you. All right, so in news from the Sphere, Hammerhand's channel got whacked. It's still up there, but he's got 2 strikes maybe, and he's created another one, and I think it's fucking badass. Let me tell you, it is Hammerhand X. Oh yeah, isn't that? Oh, it just gives me a woody. Oh my God, it's great. We like Mila. Oh yeah. She was in the video. Jaded. Aerosmith song. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. And in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I thought it was really great. She was fun. And so was what's her face, the blonde-haired girl, even though she was the mean one, allegedly. Whatever her name is. So Mila Kunis has the 2 different colored eyeballs, and the blonde-haired girl has kind of goofy eyes. So apparently she has to practice bringing her eyes together. She's got some kind of disorder or whatever, but she's fun too, and she's married to what's his name, and yeah, I mean it's all good, it's all fun. Is she the voice of Meg Griffin? Really? I didn't know that. Mila Kunis is. She was in the '70s show with Ashton Kutcher, and she went out and had her hoe phase, and then got back together. Oh God. Delicious cold beer. Well, we all know that's going to be on the menu, don't we? Oh God, I pulled this story up. Now I don't know if I want to do it or not. It's depressing and shit. Oh my God, it's a women's. Willy Gergen is here from Germany. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Guten Tag. Was ist los? Der Hund ist los. Oh my God, stop it. All right. Yeah, the problem is you can't even read the friggin' story. I could blow it up maybe. Let's just do a video. You know what? I think let's do that because I don't know. We can talk about the more serious shit.
GMC Sierra.
And everybody's saying, "What the fuck are you talking about, hamster? What's your problem?" Well, I'll tell you this, Willie Jurgen. We had a guy in 1982, 1983, in tech school, and I was just like 18 or 19, whatever it was, and he was from Germany, and he was like, "You've got to get the speakers over here, hamster. You've got to do it now." And I'm like, it was funny as hell. I called him Hans, and he fucking hated it. I don't know why, but maybe it's a bad thing to say. Your name is Hans in Germany.
It's the truck. Get 0%.
Anyone got $148,000 to buy this brand new GMC? Anyone?
APR on select 2024 Sierra.
6,400. What have we got here? 6,400 average finance savings, and it'll cost you $1,200 a month. So good. Go for it if you want something like that.
1,500 models. That's over.
All right.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Brett. I got a video today from All Asians Dilemmas. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. That's that chow.
You ever watch this guy? He's really interesting. He's just like cool. He's in the background, kind of just chilling like a villain. And he's, oh my God. No, he's cool. I like him. So this time he's talking about, believe it or not, Chinese people and how they are also getting, actually, Chinese men, how they're also getting sick and motherfucking tired of this nonsense with the women's. Yeah. So let's, where did I go? Oh, there I am. Okay, I see it. No more chasing Chinese poon. Let's go.
It's chow time. Shout outs to our Asian brother. He sent me this video. He sent it to me like almost a month ago, and I didn't.
Yeah, Willy. Yeah, Willy. Hans is a German name, of course, but for some reason he didn't like it. I can't remember the guy's name. He was fun though. You know, he knew who he was telling me, believe it or not, 1982 or 1983. I said, "Hey, Hans, you know what kind of beer do you like from Germany?" He's like, "Oh, we like the Warsteiner and and I'm like, "Warsteiner? Never heard of that." And then I found it, and it was so delicious.
Cover it. I'm trying to cover it now.
Mingtao. Ian Blades, you win the internet today. It's perfect.
My bad, brother. Like, I got a lot of things going on, so I'm just trying to get through all the videos everybody's suggesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Why are boys becoming more aware now? They no longer cling to you,
Mm.
nor are they desperately giving you gifts, sending red envelopes, buying this, buying that.
I assume a red envelope is full of cash, right? What's funny, you ever see that? I think it was a Chinese man. It might have been in some other, it was an Asian country, but I think it was a Chinese guy who came up and he was sporting the fucking clothes and he had the haircut, he had the fucking Lambo, and this chick rejected him or something. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, boys, the cancer is spreading worldwide.
Boys have realized that.
Even in communist China.
Even if I buy, it doesn't help. If a girl likes me, she won't make me spend a dime.
The red pill, the manosphere has grown to such a degree, even in China, men are realizing.
In communist China, he's like, what the fuck is this? No. You want me to be a traditional man, you act like a traditional woman. Is it Shen Nu? Leftover women?
She likes me. She's going to do all this stuff anyways.
Yeah, right. Right.
I don't have to jump through all these hoops like everybody else.
Yep.
And she'll still be with me. If you don't like me, no matter how much I spend. In the end, I'm just...
Where's Polska Bob? He likes these Asian looking ladies. So, where's Polska?
Supporting someone else's girlfriend.
Correct.
What's the use?
Look who just came in the building. Master Wrench, SCE. Hello, SCE. Happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you, man. Oh, maybe we can stream something on Thursday if you have time. We'll do a chat or something. It'll be fun. While the turkey's cooking, it'll be great.
Also, many boys now don't make promises without seeing results. If you don't want to confirm a relationship with me, right? Sorry. I won't spend a penny on you. Don't even think about it.
Exactly.
I mean, what's the point? What is the point? So we're gonna, spend this money on women, and especially the Chinese guys. They don't have a lot of money. They live in a communist dictatorship, and they're gonna put all this money away, and they're gonna save it, and they're gonna say, "I hope I can get my woman." I got a big pile of money here, and it's not good enough. You're not. What's the average height in China? It's a little less than the U.S. Probably what, 5'6", 5'7". You're not 5'10", so we can't do. No, my God,
This is just all logical thinking that men are.
it's ridiculous. It's just crazy. God.
Wait, we're not together in any way, shape, or form.
And I'm supposed to
Why
spend
should I
all this
be paying
money?
your bills in any way,
What?
shape, or form?
No.
So now many girls are also feeling bad.
Mm.
They are very conflicted. If you're not willing
Are
to
they?
spend time or money to pursue me, why should I be your girlfriend?
Mm.
Boys, they just go into a passive state.
I mean, there's all these. There's a lot of videos out there where I think it's Chinese maybe or Japanese ladies or something, where they have these dating events where they go and whatever, and no men show up. Oh, son of a bitch. Moon, explain it to me. You mean men should just keep pitching money out to get nothing in return? Is that it? Oh my God. Where can I sign the line on the dotted for that?
If you don't want to confirm a relationship with me, I won't spend a penny on you. If you want to enjoy someone pursuing you, then go find someone else.
Damn right.
I'm not the right fit. So
My
the awareness
man.
of
And you'll be Sean Yu eventually. So, Sean Yu. Sorry. Well, number one for fun. Good evening, Jensen Hamster. Good to see you. Always. Happy Thanksgiving. It is the week of the turkey. Now, I don't know. Willie is in Germany. I don't know if you guys do a turkey thing over there or not, but
here in America, we got the turkey and we got the dressing, and we got the taters and we got the gravy and we got the pumpkin pie and the cranberries and shit.
And I think Thanksgiving in Canada was what, the 1st of November or something? It's earlier, but we Americans, we just wait till the end of November.
boys has been shaped by the torment caused by girls over the past few years, which has tortured them into self-awareness.
This is exactly it. The internet, the way women are acting here now, at least in the West,
Even in China.
China's just as bad.
Even in China. In fucking communist China. Oh my God. It's amazing.
You trained men, you taught men to be self-preserving and self-reliant now, to not need you, to not want you, because it is so much worse to deal with you guys than it is to just deal with ourselves.
I mean, isn't there some cultural thing too? Excuse me. In China or some Asian countries where you basically have to take care of the entire family. If you get bit, it's like, what? Excuse me. Hello. Oh my God.
The awakening of boys basically happens after the age of 25. After experiencing relationships, they understand the importance of money.
Yep.
Learn to be good to others.
Yep.
Giving their all.
Yeah.
Realizing it is of no use.
Do everything and nothing makes any fucking difference. That's the frustration, isn't it? Willie says, we don't have Thanksgiving in Germany, but there is something called, and I'm going to destroy this word, there's something called Erntedankfest on the 5th of October. And Erntedankfest. Dankfest. Sounds like smoking weed, man. Is that what you're doing?
Between people, everything is an exchange of
Oh, yeah, of course, Moon. Yeah, absolutely. But the issue is, a lot of women, it seems, they will fuck the broke bass player at 2 in the morning. And nobody understands why, except, well, he's hot and I feel like it. We bring all this shit to the table, And we say, hey, I got the job, I got the house, I got the car, I can support you, the kids, all that. But they still fuck a bunch of dudes that are fucking losers. That's the problem. That's the big question. It's like, well, okay, you say you want this, but then you're still doinking the dude in the bathroom at 2 a.m. at the bar. What the hell? David Graham is here. Hello.
Interests. And the most important thing for a man is to make money.
So I mean, it's Moon, and you're a woman. It's like you want what you want when you want it. And when you don't want it or you're not ready for it, you don't want that. You want something else. It's confusing to men, especially when women say, oh, I want a nice guy and all this stuff. You don't want a nice guy until you want a nice guy. Does that make sense? And I'm not picking on you, Moon. I love you. You know that. But it's ridiculously confusing for men. It's like, oh, yes, I want a nice guy, and he's got to do this, send me flowers and shit. And when men do that, they get the ick. We do exactly what women want us to do. We send them flowers. We do all this crap, set up the date. Here's the thing, and it's still ick. So women only want what they want when they want it. And they say a bunch of bullshit, which confuses men. That's the problem here.
Build a career. If you focus on your career, you can't afford to invest all your time in women.
Yep.
After 2 years, you might just end.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't dislike that? Yeah, it's terrible. And I mean, women get the same thing from guys. They're so, oh yeah, take me, if you let me come into your bedroom, I'm going to be blah, 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 blah. And then you're used and dropped off like a tissue. I get that. The problem is when a man comes in and says all this bullshit, we would expect women
Would fucking know that it's bullshit.
because it is bullshit. Come on. Okay. It's a crazy time.
End up being a nice guy. So I keep emphasizing that you should invest in yourself, raise your own value, and the one who really cares about you is the one who gave.
Vincent Van Gogh, fuck yourself. That's a great name. I love that. Black Mac Miller said, make money, fuck the system, break the law. Well, the last, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing. I'm especially talking to Moon because she is a woman. That is the confusing part. It's not I don't think anyone hates women. There probably might be a few that actually hate. We don't hate women. We just try to understand. And then once we do, it's like, Jesus Christ, what is this? It's amazing. I bet you most guys in this chat, given the opportunity to get a woman that isn't a garden tool or hasn't been fucked by 100 guys or whatever, they'd sign that fucking paper. Hell yeah, I want to have a family with the kids and all that. We would do that. We don't hate women. It's just what they have become, what they have allowed to become. Even in China, even in China, the hypergamous guardrails have been taken off. And so what would you expect is going to happen? If you have no rules, if you have no society telling you shouldn't do something, it's going to happen. That's why the damn communists wanted to take the church out of the equation. Really? Go ahead.
Give you up. But if you are now, between 25 and 30 years old, spending your days thinking about love and crying,
Right.
caught up in trivial matters,
All
then
this
you
bullshit.
have basically become irrelevant.
Yep. I agree.
Do you know why men are no longer willing to pursue women?
I like this guy. This guy's really good. Go ahead.
The current social atmosphere has become somewhat strange.
I'm not just insinuating it, SCE. I'm saying it. It is a universal trait of the female from evolution or whatever. But if the hypergamy gets unconstrained, like it has been in the West and now apparently in China, you get what we have. Why would you expect anything else? Go on.
Society is becoming harsher on men and more lenient towards women. Women can simply ask for a car and a house, then play the victim, saying they have to take care of the family, have children, do housework, and cook. As if
Damn. Right? They ask for all of these things and then play victim that they have to actually do something.
I mean, this is another myth. It's just, oh, hey, Moon, if we get married, you got to clean the toilet all the time and be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. Who the fuck says that? Nobody. Who is saying this? Well, it's a fantasy in the minds of the crazy fembots. Because they don't live in reality, they live in a land of delusion where nothing they believe is true is true. It's like, Jesus Christ. You got to be a slave in the kitchen and make me sandwiches. In a relationship, you know, the other person, you want to do things for the other person. Right? If she wants a sandwich or whatever, it's like, yeah, I want to do that because I care about you, I love you, whatever. What's wrong with that? Well, what it says is these women in some of these relationships don't love you and they don't give a fuck. You're a monkey branch, and we could go down the fucking rabbit hole, right? Go ahead.
if it's a huge sacrifice. Sorry, you can live by yourself then. I was
Damn
once
right.
at the bottom of society without a house or a car. I remember one winter when I couldn't even afford heating. Back then, I had a girlfriend. I didn't expect her to be very beautiful or have a great figure, nor did I expect her to be like the cute female characters on TV, good at housework, or both a great cook and socially charming. I didn't make much money, and she didn't work, so to survive, we had to live frugally. Maybe
Well, that didn't work out, did it?
you think I was really lucky. She wasn't materialistic, right? Well, let me ask you, do you believe she gave me the silent treatment for 4 years?
Yes,
I put
I
up
do.
with it for 4 years, trying my best to please her because I really couldn't make enough money to support the lifestyle she wanted.
Damn.
Now I'm 36, and it's been many, many years since we broke up. But even now, it's hard for me to think about it. It's not because
Now, excuse me, Ian. She was a sheep. Now
We all know how they Scots. Yeah.
she broke up with me, but because I tried so hard to change and worked tirelessly to make money. And what about her?
And that's the sentiment of a lot of men. We try.
She doesn't
we try so
care.
hard. We
It's a situationship, not a relationship. It's good enough for now until I meet the one. You know what I'm saying? Of course we do. Moon, I'm not sure you understand that. You're a female. You know, a lot of guys in here have been in this situation. It's horrible. It is really fucking horrible. You're with this woman and she pretends all of this stuff and gives you the X and all this other crap. She doesn't fucking care. She does it because she has to. At the moment, until she finds the better option. It's terrible. It's awful. It's a horrible place to be.
we want to please our women. We want to give them nice things. We want to
And that's why a lot of men are saying, fuck it. I am not doing that anymore. Thank you.
do all these things. Sometimes it's beyond our capabilities, at least at that moment.
Mm.
And then women just shit on you.
Yeah.
It's sad to see women shit on good men that work so hard to provide.
But they don't care. They don't care. That's the problem. It's not even that they're being garden tools. It's not even that. I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks and whatever. They simply do not care. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck. And that's really the hardest thing. How could you just branch off to another dude? Because she didn't fucking care about you. Ever. It's terrible. Oh, God. Here we go. What's SE? Do you really hate me? That nobody hates these women. I don't hate women at all. No, I love women. Women are cool. They're fun. They're the yin yang stuff, right? They're a different part of the you know, that's the, I think, misperception. Now, are there men out there that actually hate girls? Yeah, there are. I think the vast majority of men do not hate women. We love them. It's just, oh my God. Lord Black Eagle is here. Hello. I'm free since my divorce, and I will stay free. Good for you. Me too. I thought about that the other day, just, laying in bed being lazy because I'm taking most of the week off. It's like, why in the fuck would I do? Why would I ever get married? What would be the point of that? No. Chaos for You says, I learned in life materialistic and superficial people are the worst kinds of people to have around. They treat everything like it's expendable. Yeah. Especially men if you're a girl. Very unfortunate, says Moon. Women's actions can be quite, oh God. And the most cruel thing, I think, Moon, about some of the women's action, not all of them, but some of them, they don't even know they're being mean and cruel, or they do and they don't care. It's amazing. Go on.
Yes, you may not provide everything, but you are trying to provide. You treat her well. You do all the things that a good man should do. And you still get shitted on. That's the part where I'm glad young men are learning. But again, young men are learning straight from anecdotally, just from us. Yep. Certain people's advice.
Man, I know it's holidays and all, but I can't believe you said that.
You can't believe I said our 10x9 mega blanket is the best deal in this entire ad. $14.99.
I mean,
family can get under it.
That's even the best deal for the house. For under $8, you can get a.
That'd be something that's like, I'm at the feed store or whatever, the farm and home show or the farm store. And it's like, oh, there's like this huge blanket. I bet she would like that. And she's like, oh, why are you doing that? Oh, you just want to have sex on the couch. I thought you'd like it. It's after it's
4-foot body pillow. That's
Vices, they're not fully analyzing everything and going through their own life experience.
Yeah, exactly. Chaos. Doing everything we know to be right, and it's not good enough. And the whole time we're being lied to. Oh, I love you, hamster. Oh, I just can't wait to have the X with you. And oh my God, it's all a fucking lie. It's all a lie. It's amazing. And it's happening even in China.
Experience from it. If you were just to listen to me or say Myron or somebody, and they say exactly what they say, and you don't really discern anything from it, you might just blindly follow. And you might do some of the weird things that other creators say, even some of the weird things I tell you to do.
I mean, and don't forget the cheating. Ian Blade says that. Yes. I mean, it's happened to me, Moon in particular, listen, it's happened to me every single time. They always had a dude, always, before they busted up with me. But there was always a dude. They had one lined up every single time. Now, I know that's anecdotal and shit, but that's the reality of me. That's what I found out. Every single time. They were borking another dude way before they told me about that they wanted to break up and see other people. Tom Laundry is here. Hello.
Which might not agree with you in general. So it's okay to analyze.
After treating me coldly, she decided, in her words, that I was a failure who couldn't achieve anything. And then she wanted to break up. She said any man she found would be better than me. And when I begged...
David Grant. It's sexual healing. Yeah. Yeah. I can heal you, baby.
I can heal you, baby.
Just give you some of that special feeling.
begged her not to leave. I'll never forget the look of disgust on her face.
Mm-hmm.
The gentleman went through it all. I think quite a few of us will go through this, the begging, the asking her to stay. And yes, they're so disgusted when you're on your knees begging for them to stay because you're not the man that they truly admire. They just...
Brandon's here. Hello. Brandon True Blood, king of the wild frontier. Richard Gere. But I mean, the thing is, and this is why, in my opinion, and if Moon is still here, she could comment. This is why women seem to get over breakups so fucking fast like that, is because they don't really break up. They already have a dude. They already have somebody. And once she decides to go to the other dude, all this begging and pleading, and oh my God, I love you, and all that doesn't, it makes you disgusting in her eyes. It's true. Oh, but it's this and that. And by the time she breaks up with you, she's been banging another dude for months. That's the bottom line. She's been banging or seeing another dude for months. Men need to get this through their head. And that's why we're out here trying to talk about it. You know, these women just get up one day and say, I'm going to break up with you, hamster. I'm going to go fly my freak flag. No, that's not the way it works. The way it works is 3 months ago, she decided to fly her freak flag. She found some Chad, and now she's decided, oh my God, you're just not for me anymore. You're just, oh my God, I can't handle it. It's happened every single time, and it's happened to a lot of men right here in this building talking. Go ahead.
Just look at you in such disgust and disdain. That's why do not chase, do not beg for women. Just move on. The faster you can say, oh, okay, then let's end it and turn around and walk away, the faster for you to heal and the faster for her to realize she fucked up.
After so many years.
Yeah, but she'll never know that until she's 40 and nobody wants her anymore. That's the horrible situation that women find themselves. It's terrible. It is fucking awful. And I don't wish that upon anyone. But that's what's going on. That's what's going on. These women don't understand the simple facts of what this is until they're 40 and alone. And then they get on TikTok and say, where are the good men? You had 40 of them in your life and you fucking dropped them all. Oh my God, James is here. Now we can start having fun. Okay, James,
Together,
good to see you.
And in the beginning, we genuinely liked each other. I think if I had raised a dog for a few years and it begged me like that, I would have felt sympathy. I feel a little sorry for myself too. Maybe you'll think I'm joking. My hometown is a rural area in Jining, Shandong. There, for a girl to accept a blind date, she starts by asking for a dowry of 380,000.
For a blind date?
380,000 fucking won for a fucking date? Oh my God. Hold on
He
here.
starts by asking for a dowry of 380,000.
For a blind date?
380,000 won? Get the... Oh my God. Oh my, no, I was not Belle Delphine's hamster. Although I thought she was cute, but when she started doing the nudes, it's like, well, all the mystery's gone there, isn't it? Yeah, fucked up on her part. But I'm sure she's still making millions of dollars a year.
What? I know that's not that much in the US dollars, but to them, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fucking money.
And even her looks are average. And still, you have to line up just to meet her. I want to tell you, this is common where I'm from. These girls, who are courted by the poor, will never marry a truly excellent man.
I'm sure somebody in the chat will look up what is 380,000 yuan. You know, it's probably a lot of money in China. Certainly, it's a lot of money in China. No question about it.
As my financial situation gradually improved, I noticed that the women around me were more willing to engage equally. During my toughest times, my current partner used her credit card and sold her house to support my business. But
all right, $271 US. Okay. Well, I mean, what's the average pay in China? You know, is it like 3 yuan a day or something? I mean, it might be. You know, I don't know.
My ex-girlfriend, who held 30,000 yuan that I had saved, didn't give me a cent when I needed it. Now, I have millions saved from my business. With my current partner, I know many married women who, when they see other families with nice things they can't afford, go home and complain that their husbands aren't ambitious enough. And the men,
Yep, that's the Instagram.
I mean, that's the thing too, though, with when you get into a relationship, maybe this is just me, and Moon, you can comment because you're actually a female. When I get into a relationship, I don't want to go out running around in the clubs and shit and doing all this fucking the reason I did that was to get the relationship. Now I have that. I don't want to go out there anymore. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Go to the clubs and get drunk and, you know, smell like cigarette smoke and all that stuff. No, I don't want to do that. I want to sit at home. I want to watch Netflix. I want to make food. I want to make that woman happy. But she won't be. Because she's for the streets.
Social media lifestyle. As soon as they see their friends, somebody else that has much better things than them, that's what they want. They expect you to get it.
Face enormous pressure at work.
But I mean, I understand, you know, women want better things. Sure. But for God's sake, whatever happened to, it's like, okay, well, eventually we'll get the camper. Eventually we'll do that. No, we want it right fucking now.
Lux Cravings box has the Gordita Supreme?
Gordita Supreme.
What is this, the 90s?
I mean, I see this commercial. I just want to smoke a big fat blunt. Oh my God, stop it. They had the 5-layer burrito. I love the 7-layer burrito. Why did they get rid of the 7-layer burrito? I mean, that just bothers me.
The $7 Lux Cravings box. Only at Taco Bell. Booyah.
I mean, the 7-layer burrito, it had the beans and it had the meat in there and the cheese and sour cream. It was great. Not that I would know. Oh my God. Chaos is with you. Hello, Chaos. You're here.
Instead of comfort, they get more complaints. Why don't you spend time with me? Why are you playing games again? Why don't you give me more money? Honestly, nowadays, I haven't met many women who don't add more stress to their husbands.
Why are you working so much? We should spend more time together. We should go traveling all the time. The reason I have all this money, you stupid person, is because I fucking work all the time. Jesus. Oh my God. Go on.
I really want to ask, do you deserve it? Besides my career, I never have to worry about household matters.
Yeah, so does Brandon Trueblood. Loves those Taco Bell gorditas. Hey, kiddo, Taco Bell. The little chihuahua, little Sammy there. But yeah. I mean, I don't even. I think there's a Taco Bell like a few blocks over. I have never been there, at least in Missouri. But I've been to a few Taco Bells in my life. You know what I'm saying?
My partner sends money to my parents every month. When I come home, there's an apple peeled and ready or a pomegranate, and she.
Damn. All right. Story time. So yesterday was my mother's anniversary. It's her 2nd year of passing. It's actually been 2 years since I did YouTube. So
yeah, I like Home Math too. He's put out some good stuff here lately. Maybe we'll go there after this one.
The day of my mother passing and when I really started YouTube was the same day. And I was a little bit busy and caught up doing videos in the morning. And then my girlfriend texts me and she's like, there's flowers in the front, you know, take them to your mom. And I'm just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? You know, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm right. This is mom's anniversary. So she already knew the date. She planned it out. She got flowers to be sent to my house so I can grab those flowers and go to the temple and visit my mom. I didn't have to.
Actually, Del Taco is pretty good. Grinch. I like it. I like Taco John's, Del Taco. All the taco places down in Austin, Texas, where I used to live. Was it Torchy's? Torchy's Taco. Oh, yeah. Del Taco's good. David Graham says, fast food excuse. You know, David, I was thinking about this very question today. As I was driving to the beer store to get some beer, there were like 150 cars waiting at McDonald's. I guess it's not that expensive, but it is, right? You can get I used to be able to get like a, I don't know, breakfast burrito combo with hash browns for, $3-4. It was pretty all right. Now it's about 14. So it's good enough, but have
to ask her for that.
Yes, Vincent Van, go fuck yourself. Torchy's Tacos. Yeah. Oh, where was that one on? Was it on 79? I can't remember, but whatever it was really good. They had breakfast burritos like you were splooging in your pants. They were really good. Also, the one bakery on Mesa Avenue in Round Rock, Jim Jimenez maybe, or whatever it was. Just like, damn, they got the real cooks in the back there cooking that stuff, and those women know what they're doing. That's what I'm saying.
Didn't even think to ask for that or anything. She just knew it was going to happen, and I would probably need flowers.
I mean, even Luby's was good. I mean, they were, went on a late night run one night with a man and his girlfriend. Turns out this guy was the one that broke my car in Austin. Went to Whataburger. I think they're open 24 hours, and it's all right. It's all right. Gone with John. Oh my God, he's in the building. Hey, Johnny boy. How's it going, man? Happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you. Sergeant Grinch says, I remember the beef bowl in SoCal. Okay. The beef bowl. A lot of people, Taco John's. He's actually with the fucking super burrito. Oh my God. Johnny, if you have a Taco John's down there in Alabama, go there. I'm sure there are better places, local places. But Taco John's, I mean, if you're jonesing, you know what I mean? It's 2 a.m. The potato olays are, oh yeah, it's tasty. Oh
she just handled it for me because she knows I'm pretty busy, and I'm
like Brandon actually is a convert. John, I told him go to Taco John's, and he's like, it's pretty good. Yeah, taco fucking olays are pretty good. Yeah.
Might have slipped my mind.
Oh, come on now. It's not Jon. It's John. It's different.
That, to me, is exactly what most women are missing here in the West. Is just think about me a little bit, and there's plenty of little things you can do for.
Okay, we have some other people. Vincent Van, go fuck yourself. Taco Cabana is here. At the Taco Cabana. A little south of on the Don at the Copa. What else do we have here? Casa Manana. Oh yeah. I was in Phoenix. It was Mama Rosarita's or something. Mama Rosita's down on Dobson. Hoofda. Again, you got the real experts at cooking food. You got the women in the back that have been doing it for years, and they know what the fuck they're doing. I love that. I love it when he sings, oh my God, Johnny. No, you don't. You're sick, you bastard. Oh, SCE says, Del Taco had the B.O.B., the big old burrito. But it was a long time ago when I was in California. Back in the day, California was a great place. California is still a great place to visit. It's a beautiful place. A lot, nice people generally in the valley, but if you get to the cities, they're all crazy people.
For me to make my life easier, most women just choose not to do it, right? Shout outs to my girl.
He asks me what I'd like to eat. Why do men prefer younger women? Because women around the age of 20 are much better at caring for, protecting, and understanding their partners. They don't start the conversation by asking, how much do you make? Do you have a car? Do you have a house? When men are exhausted from working, they offer space or a hug and say, you've worked hard. They aren't always thinking about what they...
Everybody's getting the munchies now. I guess, I could be thanked for something.
...can gain. But in...
Excuse me, when the hamster videos are on the YouTube, there's a 25% increase in the profits at the Taco Cabana. Yeah, okay. Good.
Instead about giving and appreciating. Nowadays, it's normal for men not to chase after women. Once you enter the...
MGTOW is everywhere now, boys. Everywhere. And even we say, Southeast Asian countries, passport bros, you'll probably still run into women that are very similar in the West. They're everywhere now. We're not saying like you won't find them there.
Lord Black Eagle says, I'm going to an Irish bar soon. Yeah, Patty. Are you going to get some Irish bar food? Because that'd be good too. What cabbage, stuffed cabbage, and beef and whatever you guys eat in Ireland. I don't know. 2 pesos was great. Number 1 for fun. Yeah, I'm not sure. There was one place I went, Dos Amigos, in a few places up in Minnesota. It was good. They did a good job. They were a really good job, and every one of them were illegal. But God damn, they know how to cook.
Just
you know what
the
I'm saying?
likelihood of finding a good
Black Friday starts now. Up to 30% off Nike, Hoka, and more. Up to 30% off Carhartt and the North Face. 50% off select NCAA hoodies, quarter zips, and polos. With our best
Beef
price
and
guarantee, if you find a
one is just
Corned beef and potatoes.
Corned beef and potatoes. And some Guinness, of course. And some Irish whiskey, some Jameson, just to make the cold go away, you know. Of course.
quite a few percentages higher. That's all we're saying, guys. You're still gonna have to put in work. You still have to be a good man. You're still gonna have some money.
The dating market after 25, in my opinion.
Oh, we got ourselves a little Irish stew like Mama used to make with Jameson and some cabbage and cold cannon. Hell yeah. That's the kind of food I'm talking about. Hey, it's Thanksgiving, Ian. I think I might do cold cannon instead of the regular mashed potatoes. Because of me Irish blood, you know. Like
Things change. Love becomes a business transaction.
I can see
Both
that.
men and women become commodities.
Love.
And it's no longer about feelings, but about price.
Will keep us
Everyone is
together.
calculating their benefits instead.
That's exactly what's happening in the U.S., right?
Mm,
As women are getting older, they're calculating all their benefits they still want, but they can't achieve anymore. And men that have gotten older, they're calculating their benefits for all the hard work they've achieved to get to that age with money. It's just cost analysis on both sides.
Yeah, it's a Hungarian tradition to get as fucking wasted as you can.
Oh, my father. God bless him.
Still alive.
And I know on Thursday he's going to get up at 5 in the morning and start sucking down scotch. He's going to get ripped and then try to cook the turkey. It's like, I don't know why it didn't turn out. I know. I
Well, I'm going to carry on that tradition, boys. We're going to do, except for the whiskey. I think I'll just stick with some Guinness. For me Irish saying, you know.
Instead of focusing on how to maintain a relationship or build a family.
True.
I'm sorry, but many men I know were happy
I wish you could too, Sergeant Grinch. I wish.
and content before they got into a relationship.
One for you.
And after they did, their whole life changed for the worse.
Ouch.
There's no throne waiting at home. So what are you chasing? To put it bluntly, if you spend that money on a foot massage, they'll scrub your feet until they're smooth.
Damn.
To put it very bluntly, a man's awakening is the beginning of a woman's sorrow.
Number 1 for fun says skirt steak marinated with yappolinos and lime juice. Yummy. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. Little sour cream on there and some Jose Cuervo.
You are a friend. Okay, where's John? Is John still here?
Jose Cuervo, you are a friend of mine. There you go. Tequila makes your clothes fall off. Oh, God. This would be a fun video.
This
watch
has
back.
become an
Yeah.
undeniable fact. Why are there still some girls who continue to have the consciousness of gender benefits, thinking they are superior when things don't go their way? Oh, please open your
I
eyes.
mean, for China, I think it'd be worse just because these women have a chip on their shoulders, right? They even worse than the Western women because they know there's not very many of them. Men outpopulate them quite a bit, so they know they're the commodity.
And see the real world. Men are increasingly choosing to lie flat and not.
Cherry almond tequila. What the fuck is that? Is that something you would drink? I've never heard of that, Grinch. Hey, if it works for
Not
you,
get married.
good.
And there are still naive girls who, taking advantage of the scarcity of men, threaten them. They think that being scarce makes them valuable, and that when men marry them, they should support them and satisfy their insatiable greed.
Everything.
Please stop
yes.
this behavior that shows a lack of intelligence. This is forcing men to give up looking for
'Cause I
partners
really
and
love
to avoid
you.
marriage
Stop.
altogether.
Wow, a woman actually trying to shame other women to correct their behavior. Shout outs to you.
Everyone is stepping back.
And I mean, don't the women who are speaking truth, aren't they prettier? They are, aren't they? Yeah. Yes. Everyone's noticed. I'm just pointing it out. Yes, they are.
And good girls also suffer the consequences. Each one is hurting themselves and putting at risk what their parents have built. Are you not becoming more humble? When men are pushed to a certain point, they can really distance themselves from women and they won't
I mean, look at these, the white teeth on this woman. Jesus Christ. They must have some shit going on in China. Look at that.
die from it, right?
They're glowing. Look at that. It's crazy.
The money they earn through hard work. Isn't it better to spend
Go look up the song Grinch, China Girl or China Doll. China Girl from, what was his name? David Bowie. Good song.
it on themselves? The time and energy they invest in themselves, isn't that satisfying? Why should they spend a large part of their energy and wealth on women? Buying houses, cars, and paying dowries, and acting like a servant, always taking care of the princess's emotions? Do they have a tendency to become masochists? I ask you, I have been a matchmaker for 5 years.
Oh, she's a matchmaker.
What do you do with the Renfro sauce, though? I've had Mrs. Renfro sauce. It's pretty good. Put it on the turkey, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe a chip dip for the guests, perhaps. I don't know. I'm more of a traditional turkey guy. I'm going to be boring as fuck. I'm just going to put the herbs and butter and shit in there and whatever. I have to get a turkey. Oh my God.
That makes more
I'm
sense.
just such a loser.
To be honest, the men I meet are becoming more and more aware. Don't you love to drink poison soup? Then keep
no.
drinking it until you're 60 years old. And there's still a wave of people trying to tear others down, actively sharing in my comment section stories about how a woman married 3 times ended up marrying a prince in Dubai. Dear girls who write to me, stay firm and keep your expectations.
Married 3 times and found a Dubai prince. Yeah, good luck, ladies.
When you're old and lying in bed with no one to take care of you, your Prince Charming will surely arrive on his white horse, even if he...
What are you going to put on the Grinch? What are you putting on the breast? What I like to do, if I have the opportunity, is you thaw the thing out, warm it up to room temperature, then dump a bunch of salt on it because that crisps the skin. And it's that fucking chemical stuff. Some chemical people probably understand it, but what I know is 101 stuff. It goes from where the salt is, or the water goes where the salt is. So that's all you need. Pulls the water out of the skin, makes it crispy. One night in Bangkok and the world keeps... Oh, stop it. Johnny might have to have a drink if I keep singing these songs. It's crazy.
He is late. If you believe that, keep your expectations high. And for those who can see the truth, ask yourselves, when you're sick and lying in bed with no one to take care of you, I want to see if this poison soup still works.
Do you know why men prefer to stay single rather than get into...
Duncan Iron Knuckles is here. Duncan. Durnan, excuse me. Durnan Iron Knuckles. Big in Japan. Alphaville. Good to see you, Durnan. Happy Thanksgiving.
to a relationship? Many men who haven't been in a relationship for a long time are now in this state. They're tired of playing video games. They don't respond to messages.
Now we're getting some recipes. I think we're going to do a stream tomorrow with recipes. That'll be fun. Honey, inject the turkey with the habanero sauce. The honey smooths out the heat from the... Well, do you deep fry it, SEE, or what do you do with it? Just cook it in the oven? Duncan. There can only be one Duncan.
We cannot fight on holy ground.
What a great fucking... that's a movie everybody should watch on Thanksgiving is the movie, that one. Whatever it's called.
Highlander with, excuse me, Shelley, would you mind taking your dick out of my face? I don't like that.
It's Highlander. Oh my
on
God.
WeChat anymore. and they spend their days scrolling through short videos.
Yep.
Sometimes they're touched by a caption.
That's a great fucking movie. That is really a good movie.
With what's his face, who never amounted to shit, and Sean Connery. Do you see the beast? Have you got it in your sights? Clear enough, Miss Moneypenny.
Oh, Ian Blades, I must stop entertaining you.
Other times, a video hits them emotionally. Although they feel lonely, they don't want to settle. They're busy filling their lives with work, socializing, caring for pets, shopping,
The pets thing is so huge nowadays. There's so many people with pets, dogs, cats. It's more people with pets than there are more people with kids and babies, and that's weird.
traveling, and various hobbies, replacing the role of a partner and fully
Especially
satisfying
women.
their emotional needs. That's why they choose immersive singledom. They don't have a girlfriend, nor do they engage in flirtatious relationships.
Oh, what was that?
I am Conor McGregor from a clan Gregor or whatever, and I am immortal.
And that woman just went fucking crazy, right? Of course she would, because he's a stud.
They exchange a few words with a girl they just met, but the conversation quickly dies. They feel like they've lost the ability to love. It's
Christopher
not that they
Lambert,
don't
yeah.
want a relationship. They're just afraid they can't.
Christopher Lambert, yeah.
Unfortunately, his career didn't last much longer. But God damn, that was a good movie. Highlander. I'm gonna watch Highlander on Thanksgiving. That's a good fucking movie. And it was what's his name? The big guy in the church. Remember that? The other immortal guy, right? There can be only one. Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown. God bless Clancy Brown. That was fucking fantastic.
He said, what did he say? He said something. I'm sure he said something. It was like, it's better to burn out than fade away. And then Def Leppard kicked in. Wah, 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 wang. I got something to say.
Can't offer something better to a woman. They know that if they can't hold on to something, even reaching out is unnecessary.
Do you know why many men nowadays don't want to
I mean, Ian
Blades is a super, ranger or something. And it's 2:00 in the morning. He's going to bed because I'm a pussy. Are you having hot tea and milk? You said I'm just fucking.
Good to see you, Ian. Let's rejoin
later, maybe today in 12 hours or something. Go ahead.
Date, let alone get married? Yesterday, a follower commented on my video saying that he dated for 3 years, spent over 200,000 yuan,
Oh no. Did you smell it?
and still didn't
I know, again, it's probably not that much translated into the US.
Smell
I'm
it.
too lazy to do the conversion, but in their money, that's a lot of money.
have the courage to marry. Buying a house, a car, paying for the bride price. Just thinking about it is terrifying. This shows that men can no longer afford to date. In real life, this is also proven. Except for the Qingming festival, all other holidays, whether Chinese or foreign, are celebrated by couples. If you want to win a
Isn't it interesting though that a lot of the lovely Asian women, Chinese, Japanese, whatever, they all got brown eyes and they all got that dark hair. I don't know what's going on there,
girl's heart, it's not enough
but I like it.
to give 9 roses. Even 99 wouldn't be enough.
What?
Plus, you need to make a money transfer. If
What?
it's less than 520 yuan, it's better not to send anything. And this doesn't even include going out for dinner or to the movies, buying clothes, cosmetics,
520 won. What is that? $15?
and snacks on the day itself.
Ian,
The truth is, right now, I'm looking at this going, this is what I fucking want. I'm not having something like this in Bedford.
There's certainly parallels between Ralph Bedford and Bitcoin because they're both underdog stories. Cameron Tyler both got that. Start.
Similar to like the Ted Lasso story in real life, as Bitcoin rises up to disrupt gold, as can real.
We got something for everyone here on this channel. even the footballers down in Australia and over in England. We got it all. Oh my God.
As a team, rise the ranks up into the Premier League.
Bitcoin is gold 2.0. We think Bitcoin should be
And it's free.
$500,000 a coin. If it's going to overtake
Yeah,
I
whatever.
know they are really truly buying these women with this. This is true prostitution over there.
In short, if you
You gotta send them money. You gotta pay the dates, and you gotta do all these other things.
Up is
My
SE. Thank
geez.
you.
Might as well stay single
Sure
for
it
sure.
is.
want to be the dream guy in a girl's eyes,
the
you need to
headphones,
have a
the
lot
real
of money
mic,
to
so-
maintain that appearance. Recently, I saw a news program where a girl reported a male colleague for harassment. Upon investigation, the police discovered that they always went to and from work together, and the guy often treated the girl to dinner and sent her large sums of money in red envelopes. He believed that, even without
Excuse me, hamster. How did you stretch this out to a fucking hour and you're not even done with the video? I know. It's a fucking talent.
a
That's what
formal
it is.
label, they were already in a relationship. But the girl said, "We're just friends." The police then asked her, "If you're just friends, why did you accept so much money?" The girl replied, "Isn't that normal?" This is the reality. Many women enjoy the time, money, and affection that men offer but aren't willing to reciprocate. The common thought among men is, "I'm a man. It's normal for me to give more."
Correct.
But what they receive in return is a feeling that it's taken for granted, or even a phrase from the girl, "We're just
Yeah,
friends."
I mean, that's the thing that apparently some women don't. We like this. Men like this. We want to give you stuff. You want the Coach bag and you want all this. But there's got to be something in return. I mean, come on. I'm sorry. A woman in on the side of the road with a tire. I saw it this morning, actually. There were 3 St. Charles police trying to help this woman change a tire because, she was handicapped. She couldn't get out of the car, right? So there's a bunch of men there. They're doing the deal because that's what men do. That's what men do. We help each other. It doesn't even have to be a female. It's like, yeah, you got a problem? Well, yeah, let's fix it. That's what men do. God damn.
Yeah, that
but it's so icky.
Reciprocation thing is such a big thing. Men, again, we don't mind doing all these things. We
Mhm.
love it. We are kind
We
of
actually
proud and
expect
enjoy
to do
it,
that, yes,
to take
yeah.
care of our women and all this. But
yeah,
we also want reciprocation. We want to be treated nicely, to also be thought of, to be.
I mean, to be treated nicely is just don't be a hoe. Don't do that. That's it.
Also, to do the little things that they expect us to do for them, those little things that we can read their minds. Maybe they should try to read our minds and just to do the little things for us.
They don't
too.
care, though.
At least attempt.
Mr. Chow. Mr. Chow time. They don't fucking care. That's the problem. Men are an accessory. We're like a purse. We're like a pair of shoes. Oh, it's nice, but I don't really give them that much about it. It's the obligatory stops you have to do to stop the other. Okay. Okay. Douglas Edwards is in the building. Oh my God. Aren't we having fun yet? Oh God. Just wait till tomorrow. It's going to be a lot better.
So, when in a relationship, men must always pay the bill, transfer money
Yeah,
during holidays,
right,
and
right.
can't question the unreasonable demands from women. Women only know how to take and don't understand the concept of giving while presenting themselves in a superior manner. In their minds, they think it's natural for women to accept men's contributions.
Yes, is exactly SE. Yeah. Feminists are upset men are not helping out anymore, but that equality thing is quite working. Well, I've heard it for like my whole life. 60 years, 6 decades. Women are strong and powerful. You go, girl. Women can do whatever they want. Okay, good. Yeah, now we're letting them, and there's we didn't want that. That's not what we meant. Well, now you got it, don't you?
Dining, sending money, gifts. But if you want to take the relationship seriously, you're accused of harassment. Some women say, just because I accept dinner and money, does that mean we have to date? That sounds somewhat reasonable. Relationships shouldn't be so materialistic. They shouldn't be transactional. But what these
I'm gonna have to really investigate how the fuck I dragged out 17 minutes into an hour and 20 fucking
people
minutes.
don't understand is that if there's
That's
no
amazing.
actual or potential romantic relationship, what right do you have to accept a person's money and food?
Correct.
enjoying all their gentle offerings just because you're a woman? These are greedy and selfish excuses that deceive men. Women like to test men's commitment based on how much they're willing to spend.
Yep.
And what's the result? The ones who chat with you get called puppies, and those who create romantic surprises are seen as offering cheap kindness. In other words, your attitude toward them depends on how much they spend. What has happened to society? Has dating turned into a transaction? But even in a transaction, there's give and take, right? However,
usually, yeah, in a transaction.
Anyone know how to read Chinese? Mandarin? You know what that says? Because I don't. If any of you guys know, if you can translate, that'd be great.
There's give and take, right? However,
usually, yeah, in a transaction, I would usually receive something for all this money, time, and effort that I'm spending. But women nowadays,
that's evil.
Don't even offer coochie.
In reality, more and more people are taking advantage, squandering other people's wealth without any response. While enjoying the benefits, they assume the identity.
I kind of like the phrasing though. SE, gentle offerings. That's I like that. It sounds okay.
Of a girlfriend, but when
squandering other people's wealth without any, that's exactly what women do. Yes.
Guy wants to confess his feelings, they say, we're just friends. That's why more and more men don't want to date and prefer being single. Their meager salaries can't support dating, much less getting married. It's better not to try at all. And girls can no longer feel that sense of being pursued. After all, investing without any results feels like being deceived.
Do you think? Do you think, sweet lady? Yeah?
Getting married. It's better not to try at all. And girls can no longer feel that sense of being pursued. After all, investing without any results feels like being deceived. Not many can truly withstand such emotional games. They are just too heart-wrenching. What do you all think about this? Thanks for watching, liking, and supporting. See you in the next video.
In the beginning, men whose dating goal is marriage mostly end up sabotaging themselves. Today, I will tell you how constantly
sabotaging yourself is exactly what us men do exactly when trying to get married and trying to have a family and stuff, because we just don't know the game and well enough, and women are not playing the same game.
They're not even speaking from the same fucking dictionary. Oh, these modern women are just it's like, I mean, men like a mystery, but a mystery that you could actually solve eventually. You know what I'm saying? K-Plan! K-Plan is in the building. Hello, K-Plan. Good to see you.
They're not playing the family, you know.
Forget, we're going to do a live stream tomorrow with recipes for turkey, and we're going to talk Taco Bell and food, and it's going to be great. It'll be fantastic.
Game. They're playing the steal resources from you game, the sprinkle game.
Trying to satisfy women's sense of security can devour a man. The most typical example is before marriage, where you might think, oh, I only earn a little. You don't need to think too much about it. This is a form of self-sabotage, because from a young age, everything you have learned from culture teaches you that men should work outside and bear the...
I mean, this guy he's a Chad, right? He's a Chinese Chad. You know, he's probably got a lot of options. Good looking guy, right?
Responsibility of supporting the family so that women can be beautiful like flowers. Then you naively believe that the present time is the same as before.
This man has figured it out.
But
yeah, that's the biggest lie. We've been all told women are just these precious little flowers, and they would never do anything mean or anything like that. We've been lied to. SCE says, YouTube just removed another comment. Well, why are you being such an asshole?
Coincidentally, you encounter some people who say every day,
sorry, SCE,
oh,
I'm kidding.
You're making me feel insecure. They try to tame you in the name of love, making you the most important person in the relationship, so you continuously meet their demands. They label all their desires as love, making all their requests seem very reasonable. They ask, what if you leave me? What if you find someone else? Continuously bringing up these demands, some naive men start to accept them and compensate materially for their lack of security, thinking, this girl has given me her most precious years, so I will hand over my salary. I will please her. In the end, the person figures you out, and you are still being led by her rhythm, completely unaware of it all. Many young brothers genuinely do not.
Women's manipulation is very strong, especially when men are head over.
Yeah, sugar and spice and everything nice is fucking bullshit. No. I mean, again, I love women. Women are great. God damn. We've been lied to, boys. We've been lied to a lot about this stuff. Go ahead.
Over heels for women. We don't see shit.
Know that your prime earning years, the time when you can work hard, only lasts until 35. So, for this group of people who cry about lacking security every day, money is the only standard by which to measure whether you love them. While you still fantasize that a
broke, dusty, musty, crusty
lifetime of sincerity can earn you a lifetime of love, you will undoubtedly become addicted to the tragic storyline of losing everything. In the end, you will find that even if you hand over all your salary, it will not solve any problems. She still will not feel secure.
Nope.
The conversation just changes, with the person saying, "Oh, what does this certain person think of me makes me so afraid," breaking down how amazing my friend's boyfriend is. Your sense of security is simply not enough. You clearly do not love me enough. Only then do you realize that handing over your salary and marrying you are completely two different things.
Women do not love. Guys, biggest lesson. They do not love. Again, I'm not sitting here hating women. They do not have the capability of it. They don't love. They find you useful. That's a hard truth, isn't it? They find you useful.
Simply put, the current relationship market is extremely unfavorable for men, not only in China, but around the world. This situation is not just a result of the high demand.
I mean, it's not like we don't know that. We understand it, and that's what they get all pissed off about. Oh my God, what do you mean? Oh my God, we want the wedding and we want the thing. Do you want love? Do you want love? Nope. I think love only exists between men, brothers in arms, etc. Women are a different breed. We all know that. We understand it and we like it because they're different. But women do not love. They are incapable of love. It doesn't make sense in their head because it doesn't matter to them. Sorry. Oh my God. You're such an evil man.
It's from women, but
am I? Am I?
Also of a market system that has complicated relationship dynamics even further, especially for young people. They have to divide their attention between relationships and work, and it is no longer feasible to buy a house or a piece of land at a fair price. The global economy is facing challenges, and often it is easier.
Women only love their children. Truly love. That's a hard truth. They don't love us. We're useful. We're a tool to get what they want. That's it.
And more rewarding to choose to remain single. This allows you to spend your money only on yourself, buying what you want and living a simple, stress-free life. These days, it seems better to be alone. I really don't know how to resolve this dilemma. Is the future promising, or is it likely to get worse?
It's actually kind of nice to hear it from other countries in China and stuff like that. These men think and feel exactly how men in the West feel, right? And the women, it really shows that women nature is women nature. It's when they're women first, and they're
women don't love you, love you, love you. You're useful. Get it through your head. I mean, God, but she's so cute. What do you mean she's so cute and everything? And she tells me she loves me. She doesn't. Sorry, guys. I mean, I know. pretty harsh. All right, let's do a little bit of one more. And then we'll go to bed.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Brett. We got a video today for modern dating. Please like, comment, subscribe down below.
All right.
I really appreciate it. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
So you call my phone. I don't answer. I call your phone back. You don't answer. You call my phone back. I don't answer. I call your phone back. You don't answer. What the hell is we doing? Stop. On my phone. You call me. You didn't answer when I call you back. Something ain't right.
Oh, we were going to do home math. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. All right. Stop sharing. Let me look up home math. Hold on. Let's see here. Home math. He had a good one here the other day. So let's see. Home math. Oh, yeah. 3 days ago. All right, let's try this one. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Viber. What if personalized marketing could be simple? Choose a smarter email and marketing automation platform that suggests new ideas, but adapts to
dating when you're fat sucks.
It sure does. You know what else sucks? Dating someone fat. That's why this girl is smoking and presumably drinking. She's like, what am I doing with this guy? And that's why your bad date, the viral shortest first date ever that left you mortified, was mostly your fault. Because if you look like this on Bumble, but you look like this in real life, you're going to get a few short dates.
Okay, this is again, one of these stretching the truth a little bit here. I mean, she's not bad looking. You know, she's all right. She's cute. But she's a little bit softic down there in the schmetzen.
On Bumble, but you look like this in real life. You're going to get a few short dates, and you shouldn't be surprised. This is Maggie Smith. She just blew up on TikTok, that's a lot of likes, for a sad story about a short date. Apparently, he met her at a restaurant, walked her outside, and said, I'm just not feeling it.
I mean, this guy was kind of being mean about it, but I get it, because she was going for a Chad, and Chad's got no time for that shit.
And now Maggie wants to open a conversation about how to treat others, even if they're not your physical type. But it's Maggie who needs to learn how to treat others. And I'm going to explain why using the All Quadrants, All Levels consciousness map by Ken Wilber, who hopefully has a great sense of humor, since his life's work in consciousness and spirituality is becoming increasingly associated with a YouTuber named Ho Math.
Just look up Ho_math. All kinds of stuff.
That's a lot of likes. Here he is having a sense of humor, and here he is all jacked and swole like me. Great minds think alike. And what he created was a mind.
He's a swole. God damn. He's swole and everything. Oh my God.
Map to help you place blame more accurately, or for personal growth or to save the world or whatever. I use it to complain about dating with extreme precision. So I'm going to show you how to think more clearly using the quadrants as a part of the map. But first, if you want more precision in your cognition, you should sign up for Shortform, the sponsor of this video. We all want to learn more things faster, but there are too many things. That's why Shortform offers the highest quality book summaries on the market. Look at this book I found in my Airbnb. It's 200. Probably thinking, what?
No, I mean, she's she's cute, and she's got some booty. That's fine. Yeah, cool. A lot of, some guys are going to go for that. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, but she's trying to appeal to most guys, and a lot of guys are like, yeah, sweetie. No, too many Doritos or Taco Bell.
They did what they knew about the situation going in and how the whole thing works. My map of Maggie's date looks like this. Don't worry, I will explain step by step. And I will finish coloring. In my last video on maturity, I drew the quadrants like this. It's pretty simple. This is you. This is your mind. This is all the minds around you, the mass mind or your culture. This is your behavior. And this is the system or society you live in that your behavior interacts with. So this is you, and this is what you interact with, and this is mental, and this is physical. On this
Okay. All right.
I've got 2 people, so I arranged it like
Got
this.
30 seconds
There's
more to get to an
Maggie's
hour
mind
and 20
her
minutes.
date's mind,
All right.
both connected to the culture they exist in. And then there's Maggie's actions and her date's actions connected to the society or system that they both exist in. So first, here's Maggie's viral video along with my translation.
There you go.
And before I get started with all this, I just want to be clear. I'm not making fun of Maggie for being overweight. I'm making fun of her for concealing it and then acting surprised that her date did not like that.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bigger girl. That's fine. But don't hide it. Don't try to pretend you're a fucking model or some shit. And then you walk in with like wheelbarrows carrying your ass cheeks. That's ridiculous. We don't need that. Nobody needs that.
Negotiating a relationship means choosing someone who likes what you have to offer, which means you have to let them know what it is. So here we go.
Makeup on just for this date, so it better go well.
All right. Jameson Irish whiskey. It's the best whiskey ever, and if you don't like it, we'll come to your farm with the IRA, and we're gonna take it out. No, oh my God, that's crazy. Sure, it's pretty good. Maybe I'll get some tomorrow.
Maggie begins by saying she wants a return on her effort, which is not how dating works. The other person has to actually like what you have to offer. You don't get credit for putting in time. This is the historically typical exchange. That makes Maggie basically the girl version of a nice guy. I tried to look nice for you, so you should like me. So Maggie's action of putting on makeup makes her desire.
This whole thing is like, I put on makeup for you.
I don't care.
Sorry.
A payoff for the effort, but that does not entitle.
She has nice eyes. I'll give her that.
Her to say how the date better go or how her date should feel. He can feel how he wants. And there's nothing in our dating culture to suggest that putting on makeup equals date goes well, just like spending money does.
I mean, you see these girls like, oh my God, I spent $340 for this date. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You spent nothing. You got makeup and shit, and you put that on the eyeballs, and it's you spread that out over a year, it costs you 38 cents. Come on, get out of here. Come on.
Doesn't mean she has to go home with you.
I'm not posting this, probably, if it doesn't.
So she says, I'm not posting this if it doesn't go well. Then it doesn't go well. Then
this looks like a girl I used to know. Except for the massive fly-ups.
It anyway. Yeah. This is because Maggie wants sympathy. So after her date, we'll go to Maggie's mind. She felt sad and wanted reassurance from the hive mind, which is a part of how the world works now. And the hive mind is always willing to dole out infinity reassurance because the culture of the hive mind is very toxic. Women are always right and men are always wrong. And Maggie, of course, as a part of this culture and a part of this system, she knows this, and so she makes video begging for sympathy and posts it to TikTok.
It did not go well.
Nope.
All right. Well, tell us what is the nose ring though? Hey,
Maggie, here's a little tip: take out that shit.
Don't be putting nose rings in your face. You know what I mean?
Maggie's use of the third person. It did not go well, so it's the date's fault, not I misled my date, so he left.
Truthfully, it lasted less than 2 minutes. I walked up, he gave me a hug and said, "Are you hungry? Let's go inside." We went inside.
Are you hungry?
He said, "Actually, can you step outside for a minute?"
I'm sorry. I'm just such an asshole. Take the jewelry out your face, bro.
I stepped back outside, and he said, "I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm just not feeling it."
I mean, he wasn't being a complete asshole, but I mean, you know the kind of guys you're going for, right? You're going for the top shelf guys, and they ain't got no time for that. They ain't got no time for that. You know what I mean?
So I walked to my car, and came back home.
Why'd you lie, though? Why do you think you'd have to lie about your big bottom?
dating when you're fat sucks.
There's the third person again. It's dating doing the bad thing to her and not her being a part of the equation. So that's Maggie's story about what she did and what was going through her mind. And it leaves a lot out. I filled in all the missing parts, like what the guy did and what was going through his mind, and what qualities were important about the surrounding.
I mean, you shouldn't be mean. I'm not sure this guy was mean because we're probably getting the other side of the story, not the other one. But yeah, you show up and you're like a big dude or whatever.
Society they lived in and
cyber toxin ain't nobody got time for that.
Culture that they both belong to, in order to illustrate that downloading and using an app, which we all know to be ruining dating, and then posting deceptive photos, going on a bad date, getting rejected, and then crying for sympathy on TikTok was probably not the best course of action. So let's go over Maggie's story again using.
All right, well, this gets boring, but you get my point. I mean, she could have said, hey, I'm a bigger woman. There's going to be guys out there be like, oh, yeah. I bet this Chad, he's like, I'd hit that. But you need to tell me the truth and quit lying to me, baby. Maybe not. I mean, who knows? Anyway, Thanksgiving stream tomorrow. We'll talk about recipes and how we're going to cook our turkeys. And how we're going to make that dressing.
And don't even tell me about cranberry shit.
I don't want to hear that. I don't like cranberries. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for coming by. God bless. See ya.